Strelitzia is an all-in-one business management platform that was created specifically for florists. In this short video, I'm going to take you through each one of Strelitzia's features. You can have individual users for Strelitzia. This means that members of staff can have different permissions. For example, a junior member of staff might only be able to take orders, whilst you need a manager to be able to access everything apart from reports. Each user has their own unique PIN code to access the system. I'm going to log in as Charlotte. Okay, so Strelitzia opens to your makeup screen, which shows all the orders that are in your system. You can clearly see funeral orders and gift orders, if they're collect or for delivery. You can also see things like if the orders have been paid, the status of the orders, and the exact order totals. You can see orders that are in for tomorrow, any in the future, collect, to pay, past, and draft. And you can also do things like print a makeup list and search for specific orders. Okay, so let's add a new order into the system. I'm going to go to the menu on the left here and select New Order. This is a gift order, so I'm going to leave the order type as gift. It's a delivery. The delivery date is today, and the occasion is a birthday. So the customer that I've got in the shop with me is a returning customer, so I'm going to search for their details in the system. And there we go, Katie Bennett. And what happens is the system brings up all the details of their previous deliveries. So for example, you can see all their past delivery addresses and the exact items and the amounts that they've spent in the past. So you can either select an address to deliver to, or you can enter in new details here, but I'm going to stick with this previous address. I'm then going to add a new item. And they've been on my website and they've seen the Dusky Rose bouquet and they like the £55 price. And the card message is happy birthday. Add that item to my order. And then Strelitzia brings up an add-on box which really prompts you to sell things like chocolates and wine. So it reminds me to let the customer know that we've got some really nice chocolates on offer, and I'm going to sell them the vanilla, raspberry and pistachio bar at £5. All right, so that's it. So now all I need to do is save my order. So I go down to the bottom, complete order, the customer is paid by card, and I complete payment. I can now print a worksheet and email a receipt directly to my customer, and that's it. The order is complete. Okay, and there you can see the new order in my makeup screen. To show you the difference of a funeral order, I'll go back to new order. And what I'm going to do is change the order type to funeral. And you can see the new box that appears is the time of the funeral, which is obviously really important. So again, I'm going to select the delivery date as today, and I'm going to put in the time of the funeral as 11 AM. And then what Strelitzia does, it will calculate the delivery time, which will appear on the order and appear in your delivery list as 2 hours before the time of the funeral that you've entered, but you can change that if you'd like. Okay, so let's go to our delivery list. So you can see that we've got 2 items here for delivery. If I go back to makeup and orders, there are 3, but you've got 1 that's a collect, so that won't show in your delivery list. I'm going to add a new list for my delivery driver, Alex, and then I'm going to put both of those deliveries across. Okay, so Alex now has 2 deliveries. I've got the delivery times. I can map the individual deliveries so I can see exactly where they are. I can put funerals at the top, and I can print my delivery list. And then once my driver's been out and she's back, I can mark those orders as delivered. And what happens is a delivery confirmation is then sent to those customers, letting them know that those orders are complete. Another thing to show you is how a printed workroom order looks. So if I go on here, this is what prints out and this is what you can work from. So you've got the time at the top, you've got the customer details, you've got the delivery details, and a really nice feature which is really great for time saving and really great at Christmas and Valentine's Day and Mother's Day is that we've got sticky labels at the bottom of our sheets, which means you can print out the recipient address and you can print out the card message and just stick them straight onto your cards, which saves so much time. Another really great time-saving feature is that you can route your deliveries in the future. So I can use this date function here, I can go into the future, and I can create delivery lists in advance. And again, you know, for your peak periods, it means that as your orders are coming in, you can route them as you go. Now we're on to repeat orders. This part of Strelitzia is for any repeat orders that you might have. So for example, a vase of flowers that you deliver every week for a hotel, or a subscription of flowers every month. Strelitzia automatically repeats these orders so you don't have to think about them. They will appear in your makeup list and on the customer account if needed. Customers is next on the menu list, and this is simply a database of all your customers, allowing you to access customer records. Then we'll go down to the business centre and accounts. Strelitzia has a sales accounts package where you can export your accounts to packages such as Sage and Xero. With your account customers, you can put orders onto their accounts as they are placing their orders. At the end of the month, you can see all the orders that need to be invoiced, and within 5 minutes, all your invoices are sent via email. So if I select Bennett's Fast Deliveries and then I look at all these invoiced orders, I can then go to postings, create invoices, and here it is. And I literally select that customer and create invoices, and it's done. This saves you so much time, and with cash flow more important than ever, you can keep on top of who owes you what at all times. If we go back to the business centre and select reports, reports are such a vital part of knowing your business. You are constantly entering data about your business into Strelitzia, and this is the part of the software you can make the most of that. So if I click on shop sales, I can then see all the orders in my system. So I'll leave these dates set. So that's the 24th to the 31st of December, and I'm going to generate. Okay, so this shows me I've sold 19 items, my average sale is £42, and my total sales is just under £1,000. And I can see all those exact orders, and I can see who entered them. You can also create reports that shows you, for example, which staff member is performing best. If you have multiple shops, you can see which shop is performing the best, and you can see average order value for things like last Valentine's Day. So when you're doing your prep in January for Valentine's Day, you can go back in, you can see how many orders you have, and then that gives you a real good point to go off when ordering all your roses for this year. And then marketing. So marketing is such an important part of any business, and especially at the moment when your customers maybe can't necessarily come to your shop or visit the high street. So what you can do here is run reports to gain all the customer records that have agreed to marketing. So for example, I can run a report to find every customer's email who's ordered from me in the last month. I could then export these emails to a product like MailChimp and send them all an email with a discount code for their next order. Alternatively, thinking to next year, to January, I could run a report to see everybody who ordered a birthday bouquet in January 2020 and send them an email reminding them that they have a birthday coming up and let them know of any special offers that I have on. Okay, so last but not least is settings. So this is the boring part, but this is the part of Strelitzia that enables you to set up the system as your own. So as explained before, you can enter in users, you can enter in delivery charges. So Strelitzia will calculate the correct delivery charge when you're taking an order. You've got products and categories, so you can add in your own products and pictures to use when taking orders. You can enter in your own occasions and discount codes. And then you've also got connectors. So this is another really important part of Strelitzia. We connect and will transfer orders from e-commerce sites such as Florist Pro and Florist Windows, as well as Relay sites. So if you're a member of Relay, your orders will transfer to Strelitzia, meaning everything is in one place. A connection with Direct to Florist is coming soon in 2021. You've also got an activity log, which means this area of the system here is logging absolutely everything that is being done in your system. So you can check if an email is being sent correctly or if an order has repeated, for example. So that is Strelitzia in a nutshell. There are so many features to the system and hundreds of florists across the world are making their lives easier every day. The cost is only £50 per month, which you will more than make back through the time that you'll save. If you would like to know more about Strelitzia and would like to ask one of the team some more questions or have a more in-depth demonstration, please email katie@strelitziasoftware.com. If you know that Strelitzia is right for you and want to get going, then send Katie an email and we'll get you up and running.